My son was like, what do you mean you're going to go on YouTube? He's 20. He's like, what did you say? Why are you doing that? I'm Paris Chong, and I'm the gallery director of Leica Gallery Los Angeles. So basically, I'm doing a show where I'm talking to my very cool, hip, artsy-fartsy friends. So if you're one of my cool artsy-fartsy friends, I will be hitting you up to be on the show. And if you're one of my shy, kind of more boring friends that I just hike with, I won't be asking you. I'm going to leave you alone, but I can still be your friend and hike with you. I hate to name drop, but I'm really good friends with a lot of really cool people like Julian Lennon and Billy Zane and Boy George and Victory Blue from the Runaways and Ralph Gibson and Nick Utt, Pulitzer Prize winner, and Barbara Davidson, and I just know a lot of really awesome artists. I want to be candid about what I discuss here because I talk like this with my friends all the time, and I think there's some really fun, interesting things that will come out. And I've been lucky enough to know these really neat people that have really good stories, like Cherise May, who was at the Capitol when all the shit went down, and she ended up getting all these incredible photos. Billy Zane, who I've been working with for a while, he's a painter and a photographer, and he's getting ready to do a new show in south of France, and I'm going to be bringing him back to like a gallery soon. So we'll be talking to him about his artistic journey. I did want to ask him some of the questions about the Titanic, but I hope he doesn't get mad. Hey, we're going to have cocktails sometimes here. So usually it depends on the time of day. So obviously if I'm going to have an interview in the morning, we'll probably just be having matcha green tea lattes. But if it's after 5, it's happy hour here in Los Angeles, and we will be drinking wine, beer, and spirits. But then again, I did have a beer for brunch yesterday, a michelada. I love those on Sundays. We're going to ask each artist to bring their artwork with them when they come to the show, so you'll be able to see what the person does, and they'll be able to explain their art best. And a lot of this is art that I sell at the gallery. Sometimes if it's a painter, perhaps I'm not selling that at the gallery, but so we're going to have art here. Or if someone's a fashion designer, we'll have their clothes here. Or if someone's a stripper, we're going to have nipple tassels. It just depends on the guest. And you can only see the nipple tassels if you watch the show. I might even go so far as to say you could see the nipple tassels on the nipples, but you have to watch the show. Well, I want to talk about Disco because he's my obedient son. I have 2 sons. I'm a single mother. I have 2 sons. One's half Italian and one's half Chihuahua. And they both look a lot like me. So Disco's kind of a special dog. I rescued him when he was like under 8 weeks old. And I was getting a divorce, and I felt really bad about leaving my ex-husband without his dog that my son was obsessed with. And so I thought if I got this other dog, my son would be distracted with the puppy, so that when I left, I wasn't like, oh, by the way, you don't have a dad or a dog, but you do have this cute little puppy. And it worked like a charm. But he's very smart. I have really great pictures of him being held by Lenny Kravitz and Nikki Sixx. And he's been photographed by every photographer that's ever come into Leica. You wouldn't believe the beautiful photos I have of my dog, that Ralph Gibson, Eli Reed, Julian Lennon, Nikki Sixx, all these different people have taken pictures of my dog. I should do a show about Disco. I think that's the next thing. Basically, you can listen to this show on your favorite podcast platform, so you don't have to watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on your, what would it be? Where the hell can you watch it? Or hear it? You can hear it. You can hear it. You can listen to this show, The Paris Chong Show, on Spotify, Apple, or however you listen to your podcast. For more information, go to theparischongshow.com. I'm all grown up now, and I bought parischong.com on GoDaddy. So don't think about it, other Paris Chong, Tommy Chong's son. And FYI, no, I'm not Tommy Chong's daughter. I am another person's daughter, and so stop hitting me up for trying to get a hold of my dad for your weed products.